I'm gonna be showing you how to do a 3G, MIG and plugs. Let's get to it. First thing we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be grinding the bevel, which is this part. We grind the bevel, the top. Now let's flip it over, grind the other side. There you go. Nice clean bevel, top and back. For our fit up, we're gonna be using a 532 cap. That's the proper way to fit it up. Especially if you're testing on a laboratory or for any company, that's the right way to fit it up. So now we're gonna tack it, the edge. It can be up between a 85 and a 90 degree. Next thing you wanna do, put a chest height. So let's move the arm. Now I'm gonna show you how to do the root pass, or what I do for my root pass. So what I do, just go side to side, zigzag, touching the bevels, the edges. We're gonna set up our machine. We're gonna be running at 18 volts, 190 wire speed. We're using 0.35 wire. Now we're getting to the edge. As you can see, we're just touching the corners. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, all the way to the bottom. We're burning the bevel, the edges. See, we just finished our root. There you go. Now let's check the back penetration. Whoo, there you go. Check and see, nice and penetrated. Now we're gonna do our hot pass with flux core. The movement we're gonna be using is gonna be zigzag, but going up. So this one's gonna be up. This one was going down. So we're gonna do side to side, just touching the bevels. Gonna be running 23 volts, 300 wire speed, and we're using 75/25. We're gonna make our guidelines with a 1/8 disc. Guidelines basically on the edges. We're just gonna give it a little wire wheel. So technically those are gonna be our guidelines right there. And there you go. That's how you prep the root for flux. So now let's get the flux going. Like I said, you're gonna start at the bottom on your run-ups, and you're gonna go up side to side. There you go. Side to side. There's our run-out. There you go. That's our hot pass. So same thing. We're gonna wire wheel it, and then we're gonna make our guidelines on the edges. Let's get it. I'll do the same thing. We're gonna do zigzag side to side, and we're gonna keep running it at 23, 300 wire, everything the same. There you go. Now it's ready for our final pass. Flush it out. Let's get it. So that's our fill, our final fill to flush it out. Now let's wire wheel it. Usually what I like to do is leave it for at least 5 minutes, cool it off before we do our cap. That's what I like to do whenever I go test. All right, so we have our fill or flush. It's nice and flush. Now we're gonna do our cap. What I like to do is make a guideline as well on the edge. From there, we're gonna run our pass going upwards. What I like to do is go up, down, up, down, up, down. That's the movement I like to use all the way. We're gonna keep the machine at 23 volts, 300 wire speed. Let's get our guideline. There's our guideline. So now let's get it to weld. Up, down, up, down. Nice and steady. All we're doing is following our guideline. First cap. Now we're gonna wire wheel it and do another guideline. Wire wheel it on our final guideline. Final pass. As you can see, you have a 3B cap, making plugs. Now let's get the QC for him to check it.
We have a good cap here, no undercut. The height is good, so we're gonna call it acceptable. In the meantime, we're gonna remove the runoffs and then get it ready for bend test. Really looks good. All right, let's cut it.
Well, there you have it. That's our 3G making plugs. If you follow the steps that we show you, you should be able to pass. Also, if you have any questions, you can visit us at Prime Welding Academy, or you can come to our location, which is 2410 Broad Street, 77087, Houston, Texas, or you can give us a call at 832-306-5226. There you have it.